So welcome to the video. I thought I would tell you the story of how I got scammed and partly my mum got scammed. It still kind of hurts me that this happened, and I still feel so bad for my mum, and I will one day pay her back every single penny that she spent on this for me. Obviously, as the title says, it's how I got scammed, so I won't ramble here and I'll just crack on and get into the story, as it's going to be a pretty lengthy video, so stick around if you want to watch that. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the video and like it if you enjoyed it, and leave any comments if you had any similar experiences, or what your opinion is on this. So, story time. Back in October, so I was working at Chesington World of Adventures, the theme park, as an entertainments ranger, and I was really enjoying my job. The travel was quite a lot, so I was like, oh, let's try and find a new job. Let's try and find something that's going to be better off for me. Like, I won't have to travel as far, or it will pay more for me, like, so it will be more worth me travelling far for the money, all that kind of stuff. So I kept getting adverts on Instagram for modelling, and I just thought, that can't be legit, blah blah. So I just applied for it anyway. I was like, screw it, let's do it, let's apply for it. And then they got back to me. I had a couple companies get back to me, but this one in particular was super excited about the photos that I sent them. They were just pictures off my Instagram, like pretty ordinary photos, I thought, but they were really excited. They really wanted to get me in to do a test shoot, and obviously I was like, hell yeah, let's go do a test shoot up in London, like, that's great. So they told me everything I needed to do. I booked a day to do it with. I had to take my mum because apparently I'm a junior even though I'm 19, but whatever. So mum took a day off work, all really exciting, got up super early, travelled to London. I took all my outfits with me, and I had like the most amazing experience. Got all my hair done, my makeup done, put on all my outfits that they'd like arranged for me, had all my photos taken, like went round the streets of, oh god, where was it? Soho. So it was really exciting. I had like all these professional photos taken, and it was such a like amazing day. But the catch was there was only going to be I think they said 14 people out of the 200 that they were sort of auditioning, if you like. So on my day there was 20 people, so I think they were letting through 2, maybe 3 people. Me being me, I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to get through because look at this face. But yeah. So once you had all your photos taken, you had like a sort of interview type thing. They asked you why you was interested, if you'd be 100% committed to this, and I was like, absolutely, I am so ready for like a new experience, like a new job, new environment, all that kind of stuff. I was super duper excited, mum was super excited. The catch was as well, if you didn't get through, you didn't get to see your photos, you didn't get to see any of like with the whole experience over the day, and I was like, well, that sucks. So we were sitting there in the room, and they was interviewing me, like asking me loads of questions, asking mum questions, and I was getting them all like spot on. They were loving my answers, all this. Well, I don't know if I was even getting them spot on now, but at the time I was like, yeah, I'm smashing this, like. So they said to me, you had to meet a requirement of perfect photos for you to get through, and the requirement was, I feel like it was either 40 or 50 photos, and I was like, I don't know, I probably got like 5, and then I managed to, or maybe it was 25 or something, I don't know, but I think I ended up having like 60 odd perfect photos, as they wanted to call it. So I got through, I did it, I was like, wow, I can't believe it, like little old boring Jess has managed to do it. So I got to see all my photos, they like proper pumped me up for this, me and mum were getting emotional, like it was so wicked. I was looking at the photos and I was just like, wow, I can't believe how good I look for once, and like how amazing this is, and like what an amazing opportunity this is going to be, and all this. So here's the real catch. This is the bit that killed me. So they go to me, obviously you've got through, you will need to now have a portfolio. So I was like, cool, they're going to make me a portfolio of all my nice photos, fab, love that. So the portfolio, there's a few price options. The most expensive one is definitely the best one because you get all of the stuff with it, blah 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 blah. They really convinced me into buying stuff. At the time I was working, but obviously it was only part-time, and I have my own things to pay for, you know. I was paying rent, I was paying for my car, obviously cars aren't cheap, and other bits and bobs and stuff, so you know, I didn't really have money to be throwing into something like that, especially because the package that they convinced me to buy was nearly £2,000. So I rung up my sister asking for money, I rung up my dad asking for money. My dad was like, no, don't do it, it's a scam. And that's when it sort of clicked in my head. I was like, oh crap, this actually might be a scam, like this is a joke. But me and mum were still really excited. They were like, well, you can do a deposit if you'd like, you can do like a quarter of it. They originally said the deposit had to be half, and we were like, well, we can't just pay up like nearly £1,000 just here right now. Like, they didn't tell me any of this before I even went there. Obviously if I'd have known, I wouldn't have bothered even going, because I was just like, I'm not gonna make my mum have a day off for something that's so pointless. So yeah, they got us really hyped up. They were like, yeah, you're gonna be like the next big thing, we're gonna have this amazing portfolio for you. Like, they showed me this other girl's portfolio and I was like, wow, she is gorgeous, this portfolio is amazing. It's like this online thing, and like on this package that I picked, you get like all these other bits and bobs that like help you become a model, and like a really famous model really quickly. So of course I was like, yeah, let's go for that one. Because at the time I had some money and I was like, Dad, can I use my money for this? And he was like, no, you're not wasting your money on that, it is a scam. My dad knows this is a scam because he worked in the police and he dealt with it many times, like things like this. So he's very familiar with all of how this works, and obviously he's a dad, he knows things, like they have more wisdom than 19-year-olds, or at the time, I was 19 at the time. Yeah, so anyways, we were like, oh, if I don't pay this now, I never get to receive my photos that I've just looked at. You had to pay the full amount for you to even get the photos, so to this day I don't have the photos, and it's really sad because they were beautiful, and oh my god, they would have done me wonders for like headshots and stuff dance wise, but it is what it is. So we ended up paying a deposit. Tell my dad I didn't, so hopefully he doesn't watch this, but my mum paid £500 for me. God, I wish she hadn't. I really wish she hadn't. I wish she'd stuck to her gun and just been like, no Jess, you're not doing it, stop being like a dickhead. But in my mum's eyes, I'm an angel and I can do no wrong, and she'll do anything in the world to make me happy. And I was really upset because I was like, oh, I'm never going to get to see these photos again, I'm never going to have like my own like right to see them, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, well, this just isn't fair. So mum paid the money, and then they said to me, right, we'll make a direct, what's it called? The thing where like you make a direct deposit, maybe it's called that, I don't know, it's gone from my mind, but where I like have your bank details and then every month money will come out. So I was like, yeah, go for it. I said to them, no, I can only do this if I can convince my dad to let me have this money. So I think I needed about £1,400 or something, I don't know. It was a lot of money. Maybe a little bit less, I don't know, I can't remember, it's all kind of a blur because I've tried to just erase it from my memory because it just breaks my heart. So yeah, I set up the direct debit, that's what it's called, direct debit. Obviously my dad said no, he was like, you're not doing it, it is a scam. And I didn't tell him that I'd already done the deposit anyway. He was just like, well, you're gonna have to lose the photos, sorry darling, like it's a shame because, you know, he was like, you're beautiful, but it's just not going to happen because it's an absolute scam. And then I thought, oh crap, so I looked it up on Google. This company is really known for scamming people. I'm not going to name and shame because I'm above that and whatever, but this company is super duper known for scamming people out of loads of money and never returning it. So, you know, I'm never getting that money back. Eventually I'll pay my mum back, and this is why I hope my YouTube grows, so that I can get money from it to pay my mum back all the money that I owe her, which is an absolute stupid amount nowadays. Hopefully one day I can. Sorry mum, I feel bad for it still, like it makes you just want to cry. Obviously they were like, well, the money will come out 1 month from today. I was like, cool. Obviously I did say to them, I will email you letting you know if I can afford to do it or if I can't, blah blah. I actually ended up quitting my job. I told them that I'd got the job and blah blah. This is before I knew that my dad wouldn't let me do it. So I quit my job like an idiot. I wasn't enjoying it as much, and it was getting cold, and I didn't want to do all the travelling and stuff, so it wasn't the only reason that I quit, but it was the main one. So, idiot right here, should have stuck at my job. I was really like, I only had like 3 weeks left of my contract anyway. I should have just carried on and got it extended for Christmas, but I'm a donut, so yeah. Anywho, the month, you know, it'd been a month. They tried to take the money out. Of course, it bounced. I didn't have that amount of money in my account. I didn't have the like £500 that they were trying to take off of me. So, thankfully, I had like nothing in there. So they literally couldn't take anything out of my account. It got refunded back into there, so I wasn't in my overdraft or anything like that. I had actually emailed them as well once I found out that I just couldn't afford to do it. I emailed them saying, look, I'm really sorry, I cannot afford to do this, my dad will not agree to giving me the money, and at the time they were like, that's fine, if you can't do it then we will cancel it. That's a big fat lie. They now told me that they'd already made the product for me, meaning the portfolio, like the online thingy, so I had to pay it. But of course, I haven't got any money, and I explained that to them numerous times that I could not afford to do this. So I sent them an email, blah blah blah, then we emailed a few times back and forth. I'll try and find them and like insert clips of what was said, or whatever, insert pictures of what was said. So in the end, I rung them because they were threatening to take me to court, and I was like, crikey, I don't want to go to court. So I rung them up, and again I explained my situation. I explained how pressured I was into buying the product, how you know, I am young and naive and stupid, and I should have done more research before I'd even gone there, but the woman was having none of it. She was like, well, you can change your plan to something else so you don't have to pay as much for this. I was like, what you're not getting into your thick skull is that I have no money. Like, obviously I didn't say it like that to her, but she really, really wound me up, and she was getting wound up. And she, at the end of it, it ended in, well, we're going to send you to court then. I'm going to send you through to the court people. I can't think what they're called. But she was like, we're sending you through to that, and then just like hung up on me. So I was like, okay, this is going to be an absolute like shit show. I was expecting, you know, I got another email through saying like the same thing that I'd already been told, that if I didn't pay I'd be taken to court, and I just left it. I was like, whatever then, guess we're going to court over something so daft and stupid, but you know, whatever, is what it is. So it's been 3-4 months. Didn't have any, you know, I mean, I could still be getting a letter through to court. You know how slow this like process probably is, so you know, might still be going to court. Hey ho, that will be fun. But it's been 3-4 months and I've not had anything back from them. I've not had a letter saying we're taking you to court. We've not had a letter saying you owe us money, blah blah blah. Hopefully it's because me and my mum stressed to her so much on the phone that I absolutely couldn't afford to do this, that I was really sorry that I was pressured into buying it. I couldn't afford to even lower the package, so I had less products and stuff like that. But they said as it's a bespoke product, I couldn't back out of it, I couldn't get a refund, I had to pay the full amount, otherwise, yeah, as I said, they would take me to court. So yeah, but it's been 3 months, 3-4 months, and I've had nothing back. And then all of a sudden the other day I got an email for modelling jobs that they wanted me to go on, and some were paying like hundreds and hundreds for like a day's work, some were even more. Like, I was like, that's a bit sketchy. My mum was like, absolutely do not click on it, like do not agree to go and do it, because then they have like more over you that, you know, you won't be able to get out of. So of course I'm not stupid, I didn't like click on them, I didn't agree to do any of them, I just left the email blank. Like, I didn't bother emailing them back or anything. I'm yet to receive any more emails from them, but I will keep you updated if I do get any letters or whatever. But yeah. So I guess the point of this video obviously is to tell my story. Like, no one's heard this story other than my mum. So, like, sorry. Model to be Jess is not happening, clearly. It was all just a false reality, really. It's a shame. I wish it could have been real, but yeah, I should have done more research. So if you see Instagram ads or Facebook ads saying sign up for this modelling company, do this for this modelling company, and then you do it and you get through and all that, do your research is all I'm going to say. Research that company, check if they're known for fraud and known for scamming people and all this kind of stuff. Like, definitely do your research. I'm an idiot. I research into bloody everything. Like, this is really odd for me not to do my research. Like, I love researching stuff, so that was really weird for me not to do that. And I'm such a dickhead. Like, I so wish I had. I so wish I hadn't wasted my time. Like, I mean, yeah, it was a great experience. Like, who can say they've professionally had photos taken up in Soho in London? Like, not that many people. It's just a shame I don't have anything to show for it, because they were really beautiful photos. And it made me feel so good about myself and so confident and stuff, so it would have been a really awesome career path, but, you know, it happens sometimes, whatevs. But yeah, definitely do your research if you're going to go for something like that, because there are legit companies that won't scam you out of your money and they do want you to model for them. You know, I have friends that have done it, so, you know, there are good companies out there, but some are really bad. I don't know, I might list down below the company that it was. We shall see, but yeah, so that other people don't get scammed into the same thing that I did. And yeah, it just sucks. But, ow, I really hurt myself. Ah! But yeah, moral of the story is don't be naive, do your research, and don't fall for stupid shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of over it now. I wish I could pay my mum back, that is the only thing. And one day I will pay you back, Mum, if you're watching, which you probably are, because, you know, you support me on everything I do. Yeah, I will pay her back eventually. Hopefully soon, because, you know, I feel so bad that I did that and made her spend, like, £500 is not a small amount of money, that's quite a lot of money. Yeah, if you're rich, like, whatever, £500 nothing, but, you know, for day-to-day people, £500 a lot dollar, like, Jesus. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ramble, my story time. I don't know, I might do a few more story times if I can think of anything interesting enough. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment of your opinions and all that kind of stuff, and if you wouldn't mind, give us a subscribe. You can hit the button down to my, ooh, where would it be? Down to my left? Maybe down to my left. It says click here to just subscribe anyway, so it's super easy. All you have to do is click that and click subscribe. You know how to do it anyway. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!